Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in to check out your boy, P-Funk, thinking right out here in my lab. I spend a lot of time putting stuff together, doing what I do for you. Well, I got a nice one for you today. I just came up with a concept. I put it together, so I'm giving it to you right now, fresh off the press. Let's go. Rightisms, 25 rules to live by. Storytelling, story with a message. There's a message in my stories for life. I give you life lessons. You tune in and receiving them. I greatly appreciate it. We got a good thing going. Let's do what we do. Right thinking mission is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Right thinking way of life through mental and spiritual discipline, practice daily, will help and guide you to obtain your goal of reaching spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. My mission is that all right thinkers know thyself. If you're a right thinker, your goal is to, know thyself. You see where we're going with this? Let's get that together. So I asked the question, do you know you? You will when I'm through. Yeah, that's what I do. It's rhetorical, but if you don't have an answer for yourself, tune in. I got you. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple, but you can teach them. That's why I do what I do for you. I appreciate you too. Stay tuned. I got more for you. A person who knows not and believe and think that they know is dangerous. Avoid them. I do. A person who knows and knows not that they know is spiritually asleep. I can awaken them. I'm the spiritual alarm clock here to wake you up with knowledge of self. That's what I do for you. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers, know thyself and to Maya be true. Talk about truth. This picture right here. Every day you look in the mirror, right thinkers, let's talk about reality, aka the mirror of truth. Do you like who you see when you look in the mirror every morning? So I can see me when I'm reflection from here. But in the morning, first thing I do is take a good look at me. And I like who and what I see. That wasn't always the case. Right here, you see that guy? Him looking in the mirror, look what he's imagining, okay? I got that poster from a friend of mine years ago. I said, I like that. Why? That's what it's all about. Standing on knowledge, okay? Reflecting on him being a better him. He a dude with the hat tipped to the side, young black man, but he see himself as a pharaoh. That's what you need to see, reflection of what a better you. I got a nice little life story for you about the truth and looking in the mirror also. Let's go. I got you. The reflection, that reflection that you see in the mirror will reveal what the real you. Just look a little closer. And you see. If you look past just the facial features and you look in the eyes, you see what? The joy or the pain, the sorrow or whatever. But why? Why? Truth is there. You can't hide the truth. Truth is right there. You just got to recognize it. Some people don't recognize the truth. That's why it's easy to fake people out. It's easy to tell people things that's not true. Why? They ain't really paying attention. If what they say don't match what they do, they're a liar. Moving on. The mirror reflects the truth. It don't have to make amends. No, it just reflects. All you got to do is look. Pay attention. Look closely. Okay? Check the eyes. Why? The truth lies where? In the eyes. Why? The eyes can see the real you. If you look. Third eye sees the internal. These eyes just see external. And you can still see external things. They can show you a lot of stuff that you can see. Understand that again, too. But when I'm looking in the mirror, I don't look at my face. I know what the face look like. That. My face is getting more and more like his. I'm watching the transformation. I'm freaking out. Why? Because the older I get, the more I look like that guy. Yeah, it's freaking me out, but that's the reality of it. I get it. And then I look at my son. The older he get, the more he look like me. So it's a beautiful thing. That's real. But when I don't look at the face. I see what's behind the face. I see the truth. Okay, when daily. Some days I'm in pain, sorrow, hurt, whatever. But that's reflected in my eyes, and I see that. If you look at yourself and pay attention, You see your pain, you see your hurt, you see your joy. They say, if you're happy and know it, the face will surely show it. It go both ways. Again, Mayat means it's always two sides. It's always two ways to do something. The right way and the wrong way. You know the right way when it work out for you. Wrong way is when it get worse. That's all. Simple. But if you look in the mirror and you don't like the person that's reflecting in the mirror, guess what? Others see the same person. So if you ain't satisfied with the person that you see, other people might not be either. So you gotta watch how you present yourself. Remember that mirror is personal. And whatever you see, other people do too. Moving on, this one. Again, just teaching purposes. Just want to get it out there for you. Something you can, anything that's self-improvement is what you should think about twice. So give it a second thought. When I look in the mirror every morning, I see me and I'm happy with who I see. Can you say that? It's all personal. I'm speaking for myself. I ask a question, can you say that? So you can speak for yourself. You ain't gonna speak for your mother, your sister, your brother. No, yourself. Do you like who you see in the morning when you wake up and look in the mirror? Simple. I take a good look at myself first when daily. I see this every day and I'm happy. Why? Because the way it's going, I'm liking that. Compared to some other things. You have to get to that in a minute. But I take a good look at myself daily and I see me when I'm good, bad, okay? That's a mindset. Depending how I'm feeling will show on your face. Some people don't understand that. And you wonder, how you know that? You gotta be all over your damn face. See? Quick story, back when I was sniffing glue as a kid, my sister said, "Ooh, you been sniffing glue?" No, I haven't. And she went and got a mirror. Big glue ring on her face. So I learned a long time ago about that thing. You need to know what you're looking at before you make the statement. So yeah, all right. But the mirror just tell the truth. It just show what's there. Okay, that's a lesson for that. And again, when I'm feeling bad, and that's an emotion, okay, reason something happened, I don't look good. I can't fake happy. I can't fake that nonsense. If I'm unhappy, you're going to know that. Why? My face going to show it. I don't do the hiding thing. I don't give a damn. Okay, what's mentioned? I'm pissed off. I don't give a damn. I'm pissed. Simple. Again, and the flip side to that is when I'm feeling good, don't look bad. It's real simple, okay, when you live in it. If you don't understand it, that means you ain't living it and you ain't doing it. So yeah, it may be foreign to you, but when stuff that I try to explain to you, I live this, I do this, I know this. Again, if you're happy and you know it, no, your face will surely show it. You can't be unhappy when you're happy. You can't look unhappy if you're happy. Flip it. Don't let the pussy beat you, whip the pussy. Now, flip it. Why? It's the same way around the other way, okay? You can't be unhappy and no, it don't work that way. A lot of people like to do that. That's lying to who? Yourself. If I'm not happy, I'm not trying to act like I'm happy. I ain't trying to make nobody think I'm happy. I don't give a damn. Sorry, but yeah, this face here, that's the disgust face. You don't want, that's the gas face. Yeah, that's the face. But tight lip, yeah, Scooby, you done pissed me off. So, and I'm not, please, I'm not going when you pissing me off. Excuse me, again, get personal, get out of there. Now, it goes the same way for unhappy. Your face and your mood will surely show it. You can't act happy if you're not. Some people try and that don't work. The mirror is your self-check mechanism to what? To really start your day. Clean face, clear mind is a good way to start the day. It may not go the way but if you start out that way, it won't be because of you. If stuff happen to go wrong, it ain't your doing. You don't control the situations, adversities in your life. You just control you doing those adverse situations in life. As long as you do the right thing, you be fine. That's my thing. Doing the right thing. I'm not doing what I think, what I feel. I'm gonna do the right thing. Excuse me. Yeah, excuse me. When that phone say moms, all best is all what? Stop process what? Stop the world. I want to get out. I got to talk to my mother. So this is personal. All right. But again, the mirror is your way of checking you. You should be the first line of checking. Okay, how about this one? Yeah, like about this concept. I just switched gears for a second. You know the reason why they call vampires? Well, the reason why vampires have no reflection in the truth, aka the mirror? They have no soul. They sold their soul to the devil, so they are what they call soulless, mindless, careless, don't care, don't fuck. The ego does that to you, okay? So your true self, aka your soul, is seeing what? Your reflection in the mirror. That shows the truth, and they don't have no reflection for that reason. It's deception. They're trying to show you. They're trying to show you without spirit, without the soul, you have no reflection. God reflects himself back to you. We are reflections of God. That's the concept. So in the mirror, you don't have no reflection. You have no soul. Conceptually. All right. But if you're egoistic, that means you're pure evil and all for yourself. Your lower self, aka that's the set mentality. Those people don't care about their higher self, which is Haru, the true you, the real you. But if Set keep calling you, make you think it's him, you never get to reach Haru. That's why the first thing you need to do to get to Haru, to know you, is to conquer the ego, you. He thinks he's the God, okay? He done edged God out, so now you got a false pretense like they got in religion. I got this false God, I'm the only God, no matter not. God ain't got to announce himself to you. Nature, everybody can see that. So that thing in the sky, simple. So all that nonsense, when your ego is in control, you have no concept of a higher self, the real you, which is the hero, Haru. But you had to go through some things to get to you. That's the name of the game. That's why we come here to have the human experience. But the vampire is a concept. For me, it's all those what? The unspiritually enlightened ones. The ignorant ones. Okay? The ego-ran ones. Okay? They are not good. And they have no truth in them. Why? Soulless. They sold their soul, so to speak. When I'm doing what I'm doing for Lord, I sold my soul to him. When I was doing that, I sold my soul to myself. That didn't get me nothing but a lot of bad time. Okay? But when I'm serving my higher self, you, a team of wild, couldn't pull me away from what I believe, what I know about God at this point in my life. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I had to learn it, had to acquire it. So I know it's a process, but I also know it worked. All I care about, don't care how it look. No, do it work. Will it get what I need done? Do it. Simple as that. Okay. Getting it done, don't care how it look, don't care. But the idea is to get it done. Get it done. That's my man, the old redneck. They call them vampires. Why? Because they suck the life, aka blood, okay, which gives us life. The blood, without blood, you ain't living. So they were sucking the life out of you. Philosophically and metaphorically, they showed you. They'd be your best friend, your mother, your father. Once they get in that mode, they're not like us. K-Dot, they're not like us. Unenlightened, spiritually ignorant people are not like us. We got to enlighten them. That's all they need. They just need to be enlightened. That's the cure. Knowledge of self. Everybody got them vampire. Everybody they get right now, y'all about to have a bunch of God, what they call it? God conscious people high off a drug that's thinking they God. They tampering with their mechanism from fantasy to reality. It's a thin line. Spirituality and mental concept. And if you can't distinguish between reality and fantasy, dreams to awakened state, you're not functioning to the mental capacity. You are mentally ill, aka crazy. But we don't have no more psychiatric hospitals no more. So now they're picking them up, taking them to prison, and using the prison system, psychiatric people. Wasn't no money in psychiatric help for them. mentally, incompetent or mentally functional. So they just let it fall by the wayside. Now you're seeing a rash of what? Mentally ill people who's not getting the treatment that they need to take care of the psychosis that they're going through. Moving on. I'm an old drug man. I know drugs. Okay. Oh, I love. Why? They enhance the mind to a degree, but they got it now where they really putting that switch off and turning off your logic and your reason and rationale, your ability to comprehend reality from fantasy, and that's not good. People running around, I'm God. That's not a good state of mind. I'm God. I ain't running around acting the fool. I talk to God every day. Never told me to do none of that crazy stuff. Moving on. But if it's a drug-induced psychosis, you have no control. Okay, they got people to take care of them. Professional people. Why? That's what they need to be taking care of. Professional help. It's called rehab. You're going to get a lot of that coming up. Get ready. Okay. Anybody want to be psychiatrists? Drug-induced concepts? You go join that. Why? Because that's where we headed. Okay. People are going to just be whacked out, bugged out, tripping out. We called it cloud nine. Getting high, mental. The brain goes where it want to go. When they shoot heroin, they just nod out for hours. They're harmless, but they just, the drug came in, next one came in, acid, they woke up, party, they still doing it. Cocaine been around forever. But then you got these little mind drugs, mescaline, PCP, angel dust, horse tranquilizer, ketamine. These are all mind psychosis drugs. And if you ain't mentally competent, it could hurt you. Okay, permanently. You might not come back. I know people who took trips. I done brought people back from a trip where they did some drugs. But when you got this new stuff, there's no rationale, there's no logic, but you can't help them. They got to get professional help. So get ready for that new thing. I just want to give you a heads up. Those are real vampires. Why? They experimenting on drug users. Y'all can't tell nobody. Y'all killing each other, dying, and still doing the drugs. My thing is, I don't do drugs no more. I don't care, but I'm seeing the residual of another generation of drug users, recreational. But dude, it ain't recreational when you start losing your fucking reality, your concept. That's not fun. That ain't good. Sorry, get back to the lesson. But again, they call them blood suckers. Why? Because they will drain you of your emotions, your everything you got. They don't care. They just take. That's what they call them, vampires. Okay, and they suck the life out of you. Mentally, physically, emotionally, all those things, okay? And anyone who is ignorant of their higher self, okay, God, means they subject to do anything. Why? They're soulless and they're ego-driven. And those kind of people are the ones we hear about doing the most crazy, treacherous, horrendous things. Why? They got their wherewithal, no logic. And when you ask them why they did it, blah, 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 blah. That's why. But remember your ego. What? The first killer of the soul. Set aside. Ego, soul. They're supposed to go together. The ego decided it wants to be in charge. So that's the first concept. And the ego kills the soul. And what's this? The ego has no soul. Why? It don't give a damn about God. It just killed God. The concept. He on his own. Okay, that's why the ego is a one-man game. You get him on your team by what? Controlling him. Put him in the servitude position. Let him work for you. Whenever I need something I don't want to do, I let the ego take it. Why? He always ready. He's a honey badger that's fighting you. Man, I don't really want to get up every day. But the ego, rise and shine. So I rely on my ego. When I got nothing else, okay, I'll fall back on the ego. Why? It's always ready. That's why. So if something you don't want to do, let the ego do it. Why? He do anything. Hey, Mikey, he love to do stuff. Good or bad, don't make a difference to him. So that's what I'm saying. Them crazy guys, you want a guy like that on your team. You just want to make sure he do what you want him to do, not what he want to do. No, just turn him loose to do, put him in right, and he'll do fine. That's the ego. That's why I need to be controlled, corralled, not leading. The same guy, what's this? Who you all call the devil, that's your concept. A devil is nobody but somebody in opposition with God. And if you decide to sell your soul by doing something you know is against God, that you know is wrong, then you become the devil. You create the devil manifesting within you. Same thing with God, same concept. Okay, trust me. And that's what you acting on your ego. Me, I. Don't care. Oh, it's the consequence. Don't care. But you can, don't care. That's the ego. That's the ego. There's no logic and reasoning. My ego, when I was young and ignorant, man, of my higher self, I had no reflection. God wasn't even in my nothing. I've lived in hell. My father was the devil. I'm the son of the devil. See that? You see that mentality? See that? So I know firsthand that side of the fence too. Oh yeah, trust me. But I remember, this is a true story. Again, I remember looking in the mirror after my mom looked at me one day. I came in the house or something happened. I came in the house and my mother just grabbed me, looked at me. Back then, freebase wasn't crack. It was freebasing back then. I was geezing that pipe, smoking that pipe for days and days. I had no cheekbones. None. My cheeks was gone. I looked in the mirror, I said, whoa. My mother cried and said, I'm sorry. I didn't understand at the time. Like, I'll get in the bathroom like, dude, you like a damn skeleton. What's this? I remember looking in the mirror after my mother looked at me and cried and said, I'm sorry. I looked in the damn mirror. Dude, I couldn't even get my jaws in that tight. They was sucked in. I didn't even notice that. Hadn't looked in the mirror, okay, every day. Dude, you disappearing. That stuff was eating me up. Okay, and my mother saw it, but it freaked me out. At that point in time, I had to make a decision. Dude, no. Again, the best decisions that you make in your life are the ones that you make for the purpose and the reason at the time you make it. Oh, I'm not doing this. Changed my life again. And I started what? Seeing my soul. Came back. And now, what's this? Now, my hardest and best worker is what? My ego. Why? He's always ready to do whatever I need him to do for me when I need it done. I'm tired. No, he just, boom. That's why. So you can use it to your benefit. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Another aspect of your character that you should use. Perfect. Truth is in our soul. It comes from God. Ding, ding, love. It's the gift of life from who? God again. And now that I look in the mirror, I see God in me. Big difference. That's why I look at this. Yeah, this is me now. The other me was a skeleton. Okay, I didn't like that look. Trust me. That's my point. And God, a.k.a. truth, our soul, is the honest thing that we have. But it's not ours. So you can't trade it for favors. And if you use it to the benefit, you will get favors. They're called blessings. God is truth, soul and man. Now, every morning I look in my mirror and I see God. That's the part that makes me happy to start my day in the right frame of mind. Okay, that gets me started. And you notice, all evil people didn't want a mirror of truth that just showed reflection. They all had what? Talking mirrors, right? Mirror on the wall, tell me who the friends were. Okay, that's ego. They want the ego, they want the mirror to feed their ego. Oh, you the greatest of all, yeah. That's all gaslighting. And it's been going on for a long time. Okay, when we was kids, we didn't see it that way. You go like, yeah. So again, be surprised. And if you notice, evil people don't want the mirror of truth. They want the mirror of ego to lie to them. A mirror that will tell them what, not the truth, but gas them up, acting like they are somebody when they're really not. And that's what the ego will lead you astray. Have you believed in something that you're not? Simple. Sound familiar? All right. Our souls are, again, a gift from God. It's His. And He's allowed it to us to have the experience in the physical body. That's why if the physical body don't enlighten the soul, get it to who it knows it to be, know itself, a.k.a. spiritual enlightenment, it can't go back to its maker. It's still tainted. It's not pure. The idea is to purify one's soul by what? Living right, following the rules that's set forth, and simple. Okay, no matter if it's religion, don't care what it is, but if you do it right, your soul will go back to God and live on it in eternity. That's the concept. But the kicker is you'll be conscious of who you are. And you can't go for eternity not knowing who the hell you are, conceptually. But watch this. God lend us the soul. Okay, but he wants it back. No. He wanted you to experience it and give it back to him. What? Purified. You tainted it, you purify it. It's from spirit to matter. The matter got to go back to spirit. That's our job in the flesh. Moving on and wrap us up. I appreciate you tuning in. With self-mastery, and that's the goal for Right Thinkers, a.k.a. knowledge of self, now you have what? Purified your soul for what? God's return. You able to go back home, become one with God in the spirit. That's what it's all about. That's the soul's goal. That's my lesson. Hope you enjoyed it. Right thinkers, may y'all let it be 100. Me, 100 miles a day. So I never know that my right thinkers passed away. And those who know what, I look in the mirror and see God.